What's up, guys? I'm Ryan Roberts. Welcome into another recruiting edition of the At Large Bid Bearcats podcast. Tonight, I'm joined by 6-foot Pinson, Alabama safety Xavier Starks out of Clay-Chalkville High School in Alabama. Xavier, welcome in.
Thank you.
How are things going to you, man? You committed to UC Friday. What have these last couple of days been like for you?
It's been crazy. Had a few people reach out, tell me congratulations, family, friends. Yeah,
What
coaching.
was yeah? What was this recruiting process like for you? Because you had two offers. Cincinnati came in as your third offer, and then after that, I think you got up to 14 offers prior to committing to Cincinnati.
Yeah, since like Cincinnati, it was like me and my head coach. He was like we was talking. He was like, one of these schools gonna come in and they gonna offer you, and then your recruiting just gonna blow up from there. So then I was waiting patiently, and then Cincinnati came, and like me and Coach Vite had talked for a little bit. And he had gave me the offer, and then after
Mhm.
that, it just went crazy.
So you also had offers from Arkansas, Mississippi State, South Florida, among others. What was it about Cincinnati that stood out to you?
When I came down there for homecoming, like my first time coming down there, it was crazy. Like the environment was crazy. Like the stadium, it ain't even a big stadium, but like they was loud.
Yeah. So you were on campus for the Arizona State game. That's the game you're talking about, the
Yeah.
homecoming game. What was your favorite part of that visit?
Just getting to see football. I mean, I like
Yeah.
football. Yeah.
Do you so I ask kids this all the time because I know like when I was growing up playing ball, I didn't really have time to follow or watch other sports or teams. Do you have any favorite teams at the pro or college level that you follow or like to watch?
I mean, not really. I don't really watch the NFL for real, for real. I
Yeah.
like college football. I think it's more exciting. So
Yeah. So is
I
that
just I
go
just
ahead.
be trying to watch like when I watch college football, I just be trying to watch like the teams they got like good defense schemes and stuff.
Mhm.
Like, yeah.
So you're speaking of you like schemes. You're coming off a junior season. You had 60 tackles, 41 solo. What has this staff told you in terms of how you fit into the system? Because they play that three high safety look,
Oh yeah.
and on film, you're a guy that shows you can either walk up to the line and get into the backfield, or you're comfortable, playing in coverage. So what has Cincinnati staff told you in terms of how you fit?
He really told me that like I could play all three positions. So like um I'm just excited to learn it. Like it ain't gonna be nothing learning it. So like really at first I was a linebacker like my ninth grade year.
Hmm.
And like the next year we ain't had that many people. We had like some transfers come in. So then they moved me to safety, and that was my junior year. I mean my sophomore year. That was my first year ever playing safety, and I did pretty good. So
How would what would you say are your strengths, and how do you feel you fit into Cincinnati scheme? Like, what would you tell fans you bring to the table? What are they getting in Zay Starks?
they getting the energy uh yeah, they getting the energy. That's all I like to say. They getting the energy. Like I love to hit people, so if you like to watch big hits, that's what you're here for. So
Do you have a preference on playing out on the perimeter, playing in the middle of the field, boundary, field side?
really, I like playing in the boundary because like in high school, most running backs they don't run to the outside. Like the first hole they see, they trying to hit it, and then mostly be on the backside. So like I'm just waiting right there, just waiting on them. Yeah.
What are you come for people who don't know the program you came from or what that you're going to come from is it's a program that's produced some high level talent. McCoy, he's at Oregon now. Jalen Mbakwe at Bama. For you, as like a younger guy watching them go through the recruiting process, was there any extra motivation seeing the type of work that they put in to get to that level?
Oh yeah, every day. Especially when Bach had switched the quarterback. We used to go against each other in practice like every day. So like it was making both of us better. And then Shaq, he like the biggest guy on the field, so it ain't hard to miss him. So yeah.
Where would usually your sophomore to junior year, that's usually when you make your biggest jump in terms of, your physicality, your overall mental state. Where would you say you improve the most from your sophomore to your junior year?
I would say my IQ. I feel like I
Mm.
was way smarter. Way smarter. Like in the game, I think I was seeing plays before they even happened. Yeah.
Yeah, it's recognizable on your film too, with your ball awareness and play recognition. As a follow up to that, though, what are some of the things that you're working on heading into your senior year?
This year I want to get like more picks. I want to work on my. I got pretty good coverage. They don't really throw my way for real, but like I'm trying to really work on baiting quarterbacks into throwing my way so I could get a chance to play the ball. Like I know I can make tackles. I done had like 2 years with 60 plus tackles. So yeah.
So you obviously had SEC offers. Cincinnati's in the Big 12. Did at any point did the conference affiliation ever play a role in your decision, or was it always you wanted to go where you best fit in?
Um, yeah, really, it was where I best fit in. I wasn't really worried about the conferences. It was just like, is this somewhere I could come in and I could work and I could play as a freshman to start off early?
So being from Alabama, Cincinnati also has a couple current Alabama guys on the roster, Jaquan Sanks and Jamari Johnson. What's your relationship like with those two, and did they play a role at all in your commitment to Cincinnati?
Jaquan, I only met him during the homecoming game. Coach had introduced me to him. He was telling me about him, and I seen him out there on the field. He was like one of the main guys I was watching because I was like, he looked like me. Like I could do that too. So it was like, yeah,
Right.
it was motivation. And then Jamari, we had talked, and I was asking him like when he getting enrolled and stuff like that. Yeah, we was just talking. It wasn't nothing for.
So defensively, Cincinnati, like Jaquan's a freshman. You mentioned playing as a freshman. Jaquan played this past year as a freshman, started, had a really good season. Simeon Coleman at linebacker was a freshman All-American. Did that play a role in your decision at all when the staff is telling you that the type of role you would have early with coming in and fitting into a defense and then playing the best guy regardless of age?
Yes, sir. I mean, some colleges, they try to play the older guys, the guys with experience. But like with Cincinnati, I like what they doing because if you're a freshman and you get in and you can learn the stuff, you can get out on the field. So
Throughout the recruiting process with Cincinnati, what was their message to you that stood out the most?
um, really, we want you here. Like, yeah, we want you here.
So I know you said you're not much of an NFL guy, but do you have any players, or whether past or present, that you maybe try to model your game after at any other level?
Well, not at. I say like I like CJ Gardner Johnson, and
Okay.
but this year like mostly when I went to an Alabama game this year and I was watching Malachi Moore and like I really liked how he played. So like that's what I was basing what I played out this year.
So now that you're committed, a lot of times during kids' junior years, heading into their senior year, they're hitting the camp circuit, taking some visits. What are your plans for the rest of spring and summer prior to starting your senior season?
I got an official visit coming up in June with Cincinnati, so and I think I might be up there for their spring. I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna try to get up there. So
Okay.
yeah.
Have you obviously students the first part of athlete. Have you thought about what you want to do on the academic side once you get into school?
Oh yes, sir. I'm currently I'm doing dual enrollment right now, and
Okay.
I'm doing business classes. So yeah, I want to do something with business like marketing.
Okay. So are you planning to early enroll then?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's always great for your development. Get you on campus early, get you involved before the spring game. Um, let's kind of finish with some fun stuff to kind of give give people a chance to get to know you off the field. Who is Zay Starks off the field?
I'm probably one of the funniest people you'll ever be around. I promise you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about on the field? Because a lot of times, you see these guys off the field and that person doesn't match once you see them in between the lines.
I would say I'm pretty serious. Like at times when we got to get serious, but like most of the time when we're in the game, I try to keep my teammates up, like keep a smile on their face. Yeah.
What's your go-to playlist when it comes to music before a game?
Let's see. I really like the throwbacks, like the '90s type music.
Okay.
Like some slow jams,
Like 90s R&B?
Yeah.
Man, that's funny. I was just talking to a girl that committed to UC Hoops that lives in Texas, and she was kind of saying the same thing about the 90s R&B and her listening to that. So I guess that's making its way back into this generation.
Yeah, it get the nerves calm, like Yeah.
Do you have a favorite artist, like an older artist?
I'm not gonna lie, my music taste is like everywhere. I got like everything in my playlist. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about food, man? What's your go-to food?
Probably like pizza. Yeah.
Pizza?
Or like fries. Yeah. Just fries by itself. Yeah.
All right. Well, when you get on campus, make sure you tell someone on the recruiting staff. Cass, one of those guys, make sure you let them know you want to go to Adriatico's and get pizza at some point. Adriatico's and Mio's. Those are the two pizza spots on campus.
Bet.
And then do you like chicken wings, barbecue?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
All right. Well, if you like wings, you either need to go to Knockback Nats. It's downtown, real close to campus, or Smoke Justice. It's across the river over in Covington. Those are probably the two closest without having to go to like Oakley to the pub. But those are going to be your two chicken wing spots.
Bet. I'm most definitely going to check it out.
So we'll finish up with this, man. What are you looking forward to most about getting on campus at Cincinnati?
Really, trying to make a name for myself. Like people ain't gonna know me for real, so like, you gotta get your name out there somehow, some way. So,
is there? I mean, you recently were rated a 3-star by 247 Sports, but is there kind of extra motivation that those who are in Alabama know who you are? You're considered one of the top safeties in the state for your class, but outside of Alabama, it's like people aren't really noticing you. Is that any extra motivation?
like, I told myself I really didn't care about the rankings because I know when I get out there on the field, it ain't nobody who can mess with me. Like, I know how good I am, so I ain't really tripping on the rankings. All that 5-star stuff, it really don't matter to me.
Spoken like a true Bearcat. Well, Zay, we definitely appreciate you taking some time out of your night, man, and we look forward to following your senior season and then getting you on campus early to follow your Bearcat career.
Yes, sir.